Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had your swag out, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have her smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the newest Patreons. Miguel, Let Our Actions Lead Others to Christ, Big Bad 48, Nova, Jack, Jon Wick, Michigan Wolverines, Marius, Chevelle 66, GiGi, Abuelitas Journey, and DAUSHERRERO. If you haven't signed up for the Patreon, hit that link in the description below. You're missing out. This episode right here is gonna be a message, direct message to the Secretary of the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Jeff McCumber. Man. Yesterday I dropped a video exposing, it's crazy that I even have to expose these type of things, corruption, green wall, code of silence at the highest level of the department. I didn't say lowest. I didn't say the officers were participating in this buffoonery. I said Captain Mario Carrillo, to be specific. Everybody get out a piece of a paper and a pen right now and write this down. Incident log number 21084. I repeat, incident log number 21084. If you have access to the Strategic Defenders Management System, you guys should have probably printed out before the department erases it, right? Just saying. And if you're a cop at the bottom of the totem pole, have a good supervisor you trust print it out for you, right? It's Psalms, right? It's there. With that being said, that is the incident that Captain Mario Carrillo voided, right? Had me void. Had I voided it, they would have came after me, right? Raquel Buckle, the chief deputy warden. I'm looking at a memorandum that I typed up, right? I have all this documentation. So you had, well, first and foremost, I want to file a formal investigation on the following individuals, right? Connie Gibson, Kimberly Seibel, Raquel Buckle, Marcus Pollard, Shelly Amador, Edgar Garcia, and Mario Carrillo, right? If an inmate can write with a crayon on a piece of toilet paper, Officer Jones stuck his finger in me to his second knuckle, and it has to get thoroughly investigated. Clearly, an allegation of staff misconduct on your managers from a former lieutenant that left in good standings. Mind you, I didn't resign in lieu of termination. I straight up resigned and walked out that front door with my chin up. I also served honorably in the Army and received an honorable discharge, right? Just giving you a little bit of my character, a little bit of backstory, right? So hopefully, these allegations are sought after, right? Looked into. Second of all, if an officer or a sergeant can get moved to the mailroom pending an investigation of an allegation by an inmate, you need to take those managers off your line ASAP, sir. ASAP. Not have them partake on interview panels up to this day, if you catch my drift. That's part of the problem. The fact that these individuals are still in positions to make decisions, hold power, is part of the problem, right? The green wall problem. You took your chair in December, I took this chair in December. We both should want the right thing, the best thing. What's best for the department, staff and inmates, and the public, right? This isn't for personal gain. If it was for personal gain, I would have sued the department. Hostile work environment, retaliation. Boy, do I got more than enough. I got enough documentation to stack up this studio, right? Not to mention, however, at Donovan, are willing to come forward and speak on what they went through, right? Adverse action, frivolous investigations, all of the above, right? The way I see it, basically you have three options, right? You can A, pretend you don't hear me, pretend it goes away like Raymond Madden, who took that 1 year in Donovan and just sat there with buried his head in the sand, played golf, played a lot of golf, right? And then wanted to speak up in his last week. It's like, dude, get out the door already. You did nothing while you were here. Ron Davis, add Ron Davis to that list. Add Ron Davis to the list of investigations. He doesn't know penal code. I know he doesn't know penal code because I was in a room, the warden's conference room, when he made it obvious in front of a room full of sergeants and lieutenants. Put him in there, right? So, stay quiet, bury your head in the sand. Second option, actually do something about this with this information. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Hold those administrators accountable, right? Change starts at the top. Trust me. I know this. I was in the army. I fought in Iraq. Fought the good fight, right? A lot of my brothers didn't make it back. That's why I'm so passionate about this. Or you can do what everybody else does and attempt to come after me. Oh, God. You have those three choices, right? Here we go. Here we go. One of them is the answer. Two of them are the incorrect answer, right? So, what kind of stuff was transpiring? Retaliation, harassment, frivolous investigations, bullying. I mean, they literally thought they were going to get away with this. They literally thought they were going to get away with it, sir. I'm a big advocate on be humble or get humbled, right? Like, hey, mind you, sir, I was not a prize, right? I was not a prize. Mind you, okay? I had a terrible drinking habit, right? Alcoholism, seriously, right? In 2009, I got a DUI, right? I got in trouble. I got adverse action. That's the truth. I went to rehab, sir. Like, I went to rehab while employed with the department, 28-day inpatient. So I don't have a clean past, right? I don't, right? But I owned up to it, whether I wanted to or not. The department gave me a chance, numerous chances, and I am very grateful for those opportunities, right? I think that's another reason why I'm so passionate about this is because I clearly see a problem. And ain't nobody in your inner circle or next to you gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear. That's the bottom line. I can hope that we can reach a common ground, common agreement, and get this department fixed, turned around, right from the top to the bottom. It's in everybody's best interest. I mean, you got some of your best, so-called best administrators bumbling and fumbling and mumbling with their words in front of Congress, the Senate. Like, that doesn't look professional. That looks ridiculous, right? I mean, that's common sense. And the reason they don't have the answers for Congress or the Senate is because they are corrupt. And how are they going to tell? They're just like, oh, we don't have the answer. Well, you do have the answer. You're just hiding the answer. With that, the message for today is we get one shot at life. One shot at life. People are going to remember for you for what you did or what you didn't do, right? Everybody should do the right thing and or want to do the right thing. Keep pushing forward.